I am starting this from the road because we had to leave a little bit early. We are on our way to Maastricht for a book event. If you are new here, my name is Hazel McBride. I'm a Scottish fantasy romance author, technically now a Sunday Times best-selling author, which yes, I am going to mention every single time. And my debut fantasy romance book, A Fate Forged in Fire, came out as you're watching this a couple of months ago. But I am now about to go and do the third event on the Dutch tour, so we're halfway through the Dutch tour. It's about an hour and a half drive from our house, so we did leave at like 7:45. So it's been a bit of an early start for a Saturday morning for us. The reason being, the event in the bookstore is starting at 10. And it's going from 10 until 12 because that bookstore does get incredibly busy. So yeah, they decided that the best thing would be to start at 10, but they've sold quite a lot of tickets. I think they said there's 50 people going, which is really good. So I wasn't quite expecting that, but I'm very excited. And this is a beautiful bookstore. So Paul and I actually went to Maastricht, when was it? Beginning of the year. It's around about my birthday because you bought me Blood Over Bright Haven for my birthday. Yeah. And it's the bookstore that is in the big church. So it is absolutely stunning. So I'm hoping to get some nice content for you guys. It is still very, very warm here in the Netherlands. It was like 30 degrees yesterday. It's saying it's 26 degrees now. But I think the weather is going to turn somewhere in the afternoon. So I don't know what it's going to be like.
We're going to Maastricht to eat a burger.
You are going to eat a burger. I found a nice burger
bookshop,
place.
so let's just pop in and do an event.
Might as well.
Might as well.
This one has been the real unsung hero of this tour, driving me everywhere. Round of applause for the husband. Okay, we have made it into Maastricht. We parked and we are just walking to the bookstore. And I don't actually know if they're open yet, or no, I think they are. Nominated for the most beautiful bookshop in the world. I believe it. Okay, in we go. So pretty in here. Good stay. Good boy.
A Fate Forged in Fire.
So it was kind of twofold. I started writing this manuscript in 2023 after I had kind of cut my teeth a little bit in writing adult fantasy with some fan fiction. So I got very inspired by House of the Dragon and took it upon myself to write a couple of fan fictions of House of the Dragon. And then I started to think, I think it was around about the same time that the Barbie movie came out, and I was like, ooh, matriarchy. I wonder what matriarchy would look like. And then I kind of put the two together, and I was like, well, what if it was a war of succession with dragons involved, obviously, but the crown was supposed to pass to the women? Like, what if that was the default instead? So that's kind of where the plot kind of came in.
Maybe can you describe a bit more the world where the story is set in?
Yeah, of course.
There's a big map in front.
Yeah, we do have a very, very big map. So the world in the book is called Erisosha. It's made up of elemental territories, so kind of like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, who else was obsessed with that? Like, Appa. So yeah, there's technically 5 territories, one for each element. I added in the bonus element of spirit because let's make it mystical, why not? So each duology is going to take place in a different territory.
We saw that many of the people already read the novel.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about what was the most challenging character to write?
Oh, the most challenging character.
Yeah, exactly.
I usually get like, what was the most challenging chapter, but I love that challenging character. I love writing complex characters, especially female characters. I really dislike when a female character is reduced to just being very one note on the page. I'm obsessed with morally grey female characters. I don't know if anyone here has read Folk of the Air by Holly Black. So The Cruel Prince, like Jude is fantastic. Like I think every character in that series is morally great. And like I hate you all, but I love you all at the same time. Like you're all terrible, but amazing. And I'm just obsessed with that because I think like that's the humanity. You know, people make mistakes, like people do things for the wrong reasons, even if they think they're the right reasons. I think maybe the most complex character in it is Fiorian. So he's the male main character, and I think he was particularly difficult to write because I know a lot of things about him that the reader doesn't know, so it was difficult kind of keeping that off of the page, especially his motivations. So like a big part of Fiorian is he doesn't really give much away. I think both Fiorian and Ymira have walls up in different ways. So Ymira has walls up and lashes out. So if she will be the first to tell you, like, I don't like you, this is why I'm doing this. Like she protects herself by beating everyone away from her. Whereas Fiorian protects himself by just being like a wall of ice. He's like, no, I show no emotion, and then no one can hurt me and everything. So he's got a lot going on under the surface, which obviously, if you guys have read the book, we're going to explore a bit more in book 2 to when this story starts, and that's what started it all. So yeah, we've got a long way to go, guys.
Your life experience shaped your storytelling. Are there certain points in your life where you thought, well?
So I was raised by a single mum and my gran. So whenever my mum, obviously she had to work, she had to go out to work to, you know, keep us alive. My gran would watch me. So I feel like I was raised by two very, very strong women. So I don't think it's a surprise that I wrote about a matriarchy. And I don't think it's a surprise that I gravitate towards writing strong female characters. And what's really hilarious to me is one of my mum's friends thinks that Ymira was based on my mum, which I didn't put that together at all when I was writing, but I can definitely see aspects of my mum's personality that's kind of bled into Ymira. But yeah, and my gran as well. My mum's not much of a reader, but my gran really is. So when I was young, we would always go out to the library together and we would, you know, check out the maximum number of books, and we'd literally spend the entire day sat in armchairs reading. You know, and they're some of like my most cherished memories when I was younger. Like I wish she was still, I don't know if I'd want her to read this book, but you know, it'd be nice for her to still be alive to see this. But yeah, I think that definitely not only shaped me into a reader and then a writer, but I think it's definitely influenced how I write the characters as well.
Publishing, actually getting the book published. How did that go for you? That must be very challenging as well.
Yeah, it was a bit of an untraditional route to traditional publishing. So I actually was a self-published author prior to this. I published my own young adult trilogy. Was not very good at it. Like self-publishing takes so much work. Like self-pubbed authors have to wear a lot of hats and do so much of the work themselves. And I just wasn't very good at it. Like I enjoy marketing and I enjoy writing. I don't enjoy the formatting and the distribution and all of that work that goes behind the scenes. So I was very lucky, you know, most authors have to query agents. They're like the gateway into traditional publishing because they have all the contacts with publishers. And I was very, very lucky that my agent got in touch with me. So I didn't have to go through the endless, I did it like years ago with my initial trilogy before I self-pubbed it. I did try to query and I got all of the rejections. I was sat refreshing my inbox for months, you know, hoping that an agent would get back to me, and it never happened. But you know, I think a lot of authors say that like that first story that you write, even if you believe in it, it might just not find its place in the market. So that first story that you write, don't make it the last one. Like just because you write one and you get rejections, that's okay, but then like keep going, keep trying. So yeah, I'm really glad that this is the one that seemed to have found its audience and has kind of stuck, so that's great.
A lot of people can't really see what they exactly do.
Yeah, so agents, they're the ones who negotiate all of your deals, so they have good relationships with publishers. So when I signed with my agent, and what's very important is you never pay your agent up front. They take a percentage of what your publisher is going to pay you. So don't fall for any scams being like, pay me and I'll publish your book. Don't do that. That's not how it works. You should never pay your agent any money. But I worked with my agent for about 6 weeks on the manuscript, just polishing it up a little bit, doing some developmental edits. And then we got ready to send it out on submission, which means she sent it internationally to lots of different publishers to basically give them the option of bidding on the book. So we got very, very lucky, and we had our first offer within 24 hours, which is not normal. It was actually the German edition. I don't know if some of you guys maybe follow me on social media and have seen the absolutely gorgeous German edition. And the reason that happened so quick is it went to Stephanie at Afbau Verlage. She's the editor-in-chief. She took it home, she read it overnight, and she bid on it the next day. She was like, yes, I want this. So I owe her so much, because publishers like to sit on the fence. So they kind of like wait and see if anyone else is going to bid, and then they're like, oh, have you gone yet? Have you gone yet? So the fact that she went in so quick with it meant that other publishers were like, oh, but maybe we want it now. So, you know, that really, really helped. I love my agent. She's amazing. Like, it's so important to have a good team behind you. Like, I'm sure some of you guys have heard horror stories about authors, you know, not feeling supported, not getting a lot of input on maybe the cover design or on edits. That's why it's really, really important to have someone who's going to be in your corner. And I just feel so grateful that I've landed with someone who believes in this book, like, just as much as I do. Like, I trust her implicitly. Like, I can send an email and be like, I'm maybe a little bit worried about this. And she'll be like, I've got it, I'll take care of it, don't worry. So yeah, agents are really, really important. Yeah, I think all of them have been announced now. So obviously the German edition's already available. We have the Spanish edition coming out next week. The French edition comes out in July. We also have Ukrainian, but they're going to take their time for obvious reasons. No pressure for them at all. We've sold Turkish rights as well, and Italian, but the Italian version's coming out next year for some reason. But no Dutch yet, unfortunately.
It's quite surprising, but then again, the Dutch audience mainly reads in English these
Yeah,
days.
for fantasy, I think most fantasy readers prefer to read in English, so that's why. I usually work in hours. So right now I'm in edits for book 2. So I've had my edit letter from my editors, and I'm averaging about 3 chapters a day editing, but it depends on how much needs to be changed in each chapter. So some chapters will go a lot faster if there's not that many edits and not much that needs restructured. But I know towards the end of the book, I might be working on 1 chapter for an entire week. So yeah, it really, really varies. So I actually have a playlist for the book. It's called Afif Instrumental on Spotify. There's 41 songs for 41 chapters, because I'm very type A. So I'm like, here is a song that perfectly encapsulates this chapter. And it's made up of a lot of the songs that I listened to while I was writing it. I think the 3 albums that really encompass what this book is the Outlander soundtrack, House of the Dragon soundtrack, and the How to Train Your Dragon soundtrack.
Sort of balance that and find enough words to fill a book without everything.
Yeah, I think the answer to this is kind of, I think maybe threefold. First of all, practice. Like, the more you write, the better you get at learning how to structure a novel and how to get from like point A to point B to point C for things to make sense. Also, having an editor helps massively, like getting someone else's eyes on your work to help you see. Maybe a minor spoiler.
In the beginning, I thought that Draven and the Dead King were brothers, so I thought that
Right.
Florian and Emira were cousins, and then I thought, okay, and then later on I read they were not kin, but I was wondering how it looked, so I texted her,
Big discussion.
Yeah, I've had a lot of questions about this. So again, medieval royalty. We're blurring the lines. Technically, Emira and Fiorian are like 3rd half cousins, like once removed or something like that. It gets a bit big. So they're like great-great-grandfathers were estranged half brothers.
okay.
But I'm like, we've got magic in it. It's fine. It's fine. Like so technically, yeah. But I didn't include the family tree because I didn't want to spoil anything in book 1. It will be in book 2.
Thank you, I loved it.
Oh, thank you.
So a little bit back to the first question, how do you keep track of all the information at point?
Yeah, it's the world building document. So I have a 150-page world building document. I know, neurodivergence, woo. Which basically details, like, I went into trade routes. Like, I know who's trading with who and like who gives wool to who and fish. Like, it's ridiculously detailed, but it was necessary. That's a good question. I think one of the like rules of writing to really immerse a reader is don't just use what you can see, like use all 5 senses. So what can you hear, see, smell, taste? So then when I was building the world document, I was like, okay, what do they eat and what do they wear and what kind of music do they listen to and what, you know, are there pastimes or hobbies, or do they have time for hobbies? Like, are they in the middle of a war? Which was very, very helpful. My friend plays Dungeons and Dragons, so he loves lore, and I sent the world building document to him and he just poked holes in it, and he was like, this doesn't make sense because you've said that they're making wool, but there's no sheep, so you need to make sure that there's a sheep farmer somewhere. And I was like, you're right, thank you, that's very helpful. I also looked at a lot of Scottish history. So Scotland was initially settled by, like, if we look at like Scotland going up around the coast, you had the Gaels on one side, the Picts on the other, and the Norse in the north. And they shaped Scotland into kind of what it is now. So even though we recognize all of it as Scottish, there are some differences and alterations in, you know, their daily lives and what it would look like. So that really shaped the different territories as well. So even though in Geology 1 it's very like Scotland as we recognize Scotland, Geology 3 is going to have a bit of a Viking influence because Scotland had a big Viking influence as well. So yeah, I think it was using Scottish history, my life growing up in Scotland, like attending Céilís and, you know, guys were wearing kilts all the time. I don't know how realistic a kilt wearing dragon rider is. Like, I think that would get a bit uncomfortable, but they're gonna look hot when they do it. It's kind of like a dangerous place to go at the moment. A lot of people disappear when they go into the borders. It's very dark and shadowy, and there's Scottish folklore has a lot of really dark creatures. Like, it's actually really gothic and quite terrifying when you go into it. So a lot of them kind of live there, which is why most people are scared to go there at the moment, but we will get answers as we go through the books.
Thank you for being here. And a big thanks to Hazel.
Oh, thank you.
I never really know what's going on. You look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show.
No, you would like one? Amazing. Yeah, I can also put.
on TikTok.
Oh,
I
hi.
had no idea you were gonna be here today.
Oh,
so
no.
Coincidence.
What?
I've been meaning to pick up a copy, but
It was
such a
fate.
cool
It was fate.
coincidence.
You waited.
Yeah,
Now you get a
absolutely.
signed copy.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so
Have a
much.
very nice day.
It's a lot.
At some point I dropped the leash because I was filming and I was like, I'm gonna get.
It was such a lovely event. So sweet. There were definitely less than 50 people, but I think it's because of the weather
Yeah.
that people didn't come out. Like, it's just too hot today. But the people who did come out, I think we probably had, what, 30? 25, 30-ish people. And then I signed some stock for them as well. But yeah, the staff here are lovely. They've given us multiple coffees. Oh, did you not even realize I was vlogging?
I thought you were talking to me.
I mean, I'm technically also talking to you. But yeah, we're just sitting, having something to drink. It's very warm in here now. So I think we're gonna have this and then head out and walk this little one somewhere.
To burger
and
store.
Paul wants a burger. Are you wanting burgers immediately?
No, we can go get the present for Noah first.
Oh yeah, we also have a child's 5th birthday party this afternoon. Sweating. But yeah, it was lovely, and I got this little friendship bracelet, which I think Paul took a photo on my phone. But
Video.
it's so sweet. It matches the colors of the book. I love it. But yeah, I think it was really nice. We had some nice questions as well. I'm getting more like questions about the actual like plot and characters now because more people have read the book, which is really, really nice. I'm so glad I wore my Uniqlo dress because it's so lightweight. I am sweating. Sweating. Is this like a rip-off Toys R Us? What is it? Weebs R Us? Oh well, we'll find. I'm sure we'll find something. I think Noah, the kid whose birthday is, wants Pokemon cards. So that's why we're here. I used to collect Pokemon cards. I really liked the Pokemon movie. My mum hated it.
Why?
I don't know. She just really disliked Pokemon. I used to play on like my little Nintendo. I used to play the Pokemon game. I really liked it. I think someone's a little bit warm. It's so warm inside the city. Lots of Pokemon plushies in here.
Sorry?
Okay, we're on our way now to get burgers for Paul, and I am itching to remove all of this makeup from my face. Technically it is. No. Oh, the ears did prick up, to be honest. He's like, it's fake. It's fake. Fake sheep. One of these moments where it's very obvious that I am autistic because I just got hella overstimulated. So I took all of my makeup off with feminine hygiene wipe, so my skin is burning and all my hair has gone up, my earrings have come off because I was just like, I can feel the makeup sliding off my face and it's wanting me to claw my skin off. So yeah, we did that, and now hopefully we can eat in peace, but the food has arrived. So we both got the burger Le Special and some fries to share. This is a huge bakkie friet. What's the verdict? I've had a bite. I think it's really nice. Okay, well, you're just walking back to the car now. What was your verdict on lunch?
Yeah, I don't think we should look for restaurants on TikTok because we've done it a couple times.
I get all of my recommendations
I know,
from TikTok.
and
Most of them are really good.
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
I feel
Like the place we had coffee last time here was really good, and I got that recommendation from TikTok. It was fine. I mean, it's called Le Smash, and I feel like they really do like smash the burger patties like to a pancake, which was an interesting
Yeah, I thought it was
option.
Thin.
Yeah, it went like really crispy. It was tasty though.
It was tasty.
Yeah.
It was definitely tasty.
But I don't necessarily think I would go back. But yeah, we're heading back to the car now, and I'll probably leave this vlog here for today. And then I think I will add on the Utrecht day on Thursday. I think that's the next time. I will see you. Hello everyone, welcome back to the vlog. Today is Thursday the 19th of June and I'm about to head out to Utrecht, to Broese, and I'm very excited. I'm also a bit nervous because I need to take 2 trains and I just generally hate like traveling. Trains are probably the best mode of transport for me, but still, there's been a lot of train strikes in the Netherlands over the last couple of weeks, so I'm just crossing my fingers that everything will go smoothly. And I also got an email 2 days ago from the organisers saying that 154 people have signed up, and that was 2 days ago, so there might even be more. So this, so far, is going to be the biggest event I have done. It is in collaboration with another author. Her name is Lauren de Droog, and I will leave a link to her books in the description. She wrote A Curse for Crows and is currently working on A Dance of Serpents, I want to say. Should know that. I should get that down because I'm interviewing her. We're doing like an author-on-author type interview. Obviously, this is going to be the first event that Paul isn't coming with me, or I'm doing on my own, because obviously I did Comic-Con without Paul, but Alessia was there, and then I did like the Goldsboro signing and stuff without Paul, but my team was there. So this is really the first one I'm doing by myself. So it is going to make grabbing content a little bit more difficult. I'm gonna see if there's somewhere that I can like set up this DJI and leave it somewhere. But I know that that might not be possible. And obviously my focus does have to be on the event. So I'll film the journey. We'll see what we get. Utrecht. I've just popped into Lush because the mall is like right across from the train station, and we don't have a Lush in Tilburg. And if anyone knows my husband, we know he loves a bath. So I'm going to quickly pick him up a little bath bomb. I've been distracted by these. I've never seen these before. A Lush melt. Is that like just a wax melt? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, you can use it as bath oil. Oh, he's gonna love that. Yeah, I need to get him that. I think I'll get him the sleepy one. I like that. Yeah, I like the smell of that too. Yeah. Okay, I finished in the mall. I nipped into H&M and actually got Paul some shorts as well because he's been wearing the same pair of shorts over and over again this summer. So I basically just got him the exact same shorts in a different color, but I am almost at the bookstore now. It is about 10 to 4. The event starts at 5 and they asked me and Lauren to be there between 4 and 4:30. So I'm pretty much on time. I actually really do like Utrecht as a city, and I think if the train in this country was more affordable, I would come here a lot more often. They're just setting up for the event out on the first floor, close to the cafe. They brought me into like their staff break room, which is lovely, and I'm gonna go get a little drink now. So they've also told me that I actually get to pick a free book. So I'm on my way downstairs to pick a free book. The amount of readers that are recognizing me in this store already is kind of insane. Okay, this is a contender for the potential book I wish to be gifted. As is this one. I've only heard good things about this, but I'm not a fan of the orange paperback. Like, honestly, this is why you shouldn't tell like a reader, oh, you're gonna get a free book, because how am I supposed to pick? How am I supposed to pick just one? Yeah, I feel like I need to go upstairs soon because everyone is noticing me and I think they want to squirrel me away prior to the event. But it was either this one or Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid, but they only have the paperback upstairs, so I don't know. Do I get Bury Our Bones in hardback? Oh dear. Goods are secured and we are back in the staff room with the wonderful Lauren.
Hi.
Hi, and Lauren's friend. I've already forgotten your name. I'm so sorry. Annalyn. There we go. There we go.
Oh, that's your
Prepping for a said event. Oh, we have artwork. Yeah. Is this your artwork?
Yeah, wait. So this is, let's see. So this is Diana and Kieran's.
Oh my goodness.
And this is Kalena and Aitlin.
Oh my god, love.
These are my lesbians and I love them.
And he's the god of malice, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Love.
He is. And then we have
obsessed.
Cute
You're so prepared. I love that little tagline.
I feel like I am prepared.
I love this tagline. It's actually okay. I think we do have quite good AC. Yeah. Do you want your name in it?
Sure.
Yeah? What is your name?
Kimberly.
With a K?
Yeah.
Just standard spelling of Kimberly.
L-Y.
Y.
Without
no E.
No E.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
She made me spell my name.
Amazing. That's so helpful. How are you?
I'm good and you?
Good, thank you. Thank you so much for coming.
I wrote my name.
Amazing. That's perfect.
Ja, heel graag.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to read.
I also want to say I noticed you walking. You look exactly like I imagine Maggie.
Really?
Yeah. Because I've always imagined. Have you watched the TV show Ginny and Georgia?
Yeah, I just finished it.
Yeah. So you're giving Ginny vibes. I don't. It's the hair for sure. It's the hair. But yeah.
Thank you. She's really pretty.
Absolutely. As are you.
Oh
Oh my goodness. Well, very fitting. Thank you. Have a good day.
Ik heb ook nog wat voor jullie.
Oh.
I made gift bags.
Oh my goodness.
I almost forgot.
Thank you. Open it. Open it.
Yes,
I'm trying.
Ja, ze zitten heel goed in.
Oh god, these are.
Yeah, the glue is really big.
It's like I feel like a dog with those.
I make stickers and bookmarks, and I wanted to give you some.
Oh my god, I love this. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh my god. Obsessed.
Yes, the only shadow that is allowed will go on my bedroom.
Thank you so much. You named them after them. So sweet.
I'm so.
My editor is also called Alexa.
Okay. I'm gonna always write her.
Yeah.
This is for my bestie Ariana because she deserves it. Going to the States.
Amazing.
I'm Ross, sorry. This is for me, please.
Oh no,
My name
that's
is
fine. It's
Hatice.
fine. Please.
And if you could put a quote, that would be cool.
Oh yeah. Do vibes?
Very overwhelming. Yeah.
Because, for example, I also like vibes and I work with cheeky anything. I'm a psychologist, by the way.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it like, oh my god, I think it's a thing. The first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not bad stuff. No, I got to have it. I have to have it.
I love that story of Rihanna.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Thanks for answering my world building question. I
No
feel
problem.
like that's the part I always get stuck on because like there's so much that you can do that I never get around to actually telling a story because I'm always, stuck in that creative brainstorming phase.
I love the line that ik ben bang op de opleiding daar nog
Such a
bij.
nice view as well throughout.
Ik vind het heel gaaf. Ik vind het ook echt heel weinig meer gelezen.
What was your
Nu heb
favorite
ik
part?
eigenlijk boek 2 ingediend. Nu ben ik ook van plan om even te laten voor wat het is en gewoon te gaan lezen.
I think for like the magic system and the gods and goddesses, I started studying a lot of like pagan worship cycles and how like they really do follow the sun, which is what made sense for me when thinking about who would have magic when. And how it cycles throughout, like every 3 months a different goddess will like be in power, like to keep the balance, which is really nice. So yeah, I find that really fun. You know you don't have to gift me.
I know, but
How do I unwrap it?
I was very excited for this.
Rip the paper, right?
Yeah,
I'll rip it.
yeah.
Stop. Stop. This is the one I print.
Sorry?
Girl. No. Oh my god. Okay, I'll read this later.
Yeah.
Is that your fan?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool.
Girl, I need to come give you a hug. My fanfic girlies. Treasure that. Okay, so let me sign your book. Love the bookmark. Oh, you have your tabs prepared. You have the tabs prepared.
Of course.
Color coordinated. Perfect. Wait, I need to put a quote in this one. And it's one that was in this that stayed in. It's a quote that was in the fanfic that stayed in.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is my sister-in-law. I dragged
Hi.
her with me.
Thanks for coming.
She made me buy the book. You're gonna enjoy it, I'm very sure.
Isn't that?
Ja. En toen heb ik dat
You
naar iemand
rebound them?
I rebound them.
Oh my goodness.
I kept like a cut of the original covers inside because I didn't want to throw them out. So
Oh my god, you are so talented.
And also a map like folded inside, like if
And
stay with the map.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, it's fine. I felt bad like taking a special edition version and not being able to gift one. So I was like, I'm just gonna make another set. It's from here. But I had to like,
It's incredible. The event is over and I'm heading back to the station now via Wagamama's. It was a lovely event, really, really nice. Big thank you to the booksellers and obviously to Lauren for being there too. One thing I am noticing with the Dutch events, and I think it's because they don't do priced tickets, they sell a lot of tickets that are free, which means a lot of people I think don't turn up in the end because they haven't paid for it. Because yesterday they said that they had sold 150 tickets, and I want to say only about 50 people were there, which is still great. But I think because the events are also coinciding with really good weather, a lot of people are probably last minute being like, well, actually maybe we'd rather like just go outside and have dinner or stay in the garden, which I totally get. But yeah, it was still great. The people who were there were amazing. I got given multiple gifts, which was so lovely and unexpected. A rebinding of my fan fiction and a rebinding of A Fate Forged in Fire and book stickers and everything, which was just incredible. So yeah, it's going to take me about an hour to get home on the train. It's 7:30 at the moment and I haven't had dinner yet, so yeah, I'm getting a Wagas. So I was initially just gonna get takeout from here and then like hot foot it to the train and get home and then just heat it up when I got home and eat it. But then I was like, I'm starving, and why should I not just sit and like enjoy my dinner instead of carrying it an hour on 2 trains. But yeah, that's definitely like my anxiety / autism. I do struggle to like stay out of the house. Like when I'm on my way home, I just want to get home. But I'm like, you know what, no, I've been to Utrecht a lot. I come here every time I go to Utrecht. I would like to. I have Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders, the new season, downloaded on Netflix. I will just sit and watch that while I eat, and I'm gonna enjoy my night because I'm gonna be getting home at like 9:30, 10 anyway. So it's not like I'm rushing home for anything. So yeah. Okay, I've had my food and I am now waiting on the first train on the platform. But I think I'm going to end the vlog here because I don't see myself vlogging anymore, and I think as soon as I get in the car I'm going to want to get home. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I don't really know if today was good content because I couldn't really film anything at the event much. But yeah, if you made it to the end, leave a friendly comment. Thank you. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next Sunday because I'm going to Middelburg tomorrow.
Oh,